But yeah, so E3 is on these days, in case anyone didn't know, but Microsoft announced that Forza Motorsport 7 is coming to PC, so that'll be good to have. I mean, it's not going to be obviously very sim-like compared to Assetto Corsa, but it'll be 700 cars will be pretty nice.
Yeah, there's something different.
They look the same for both.
Yeah. It'll definitely look good anyway. Graphically, I'm sure it'll look pretty amazing on PC.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Oh, okay. Back to send.
Evening.
Hi.
Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Evening.
User joined your channel.
Good evening, everybody.
Evening.
Hello, good evening.
How you doing?
So, we are going to start official practice in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'll be sure to bugger off when that comes around, don't worry.
The forecast for the actual month is hot, warm.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hello. Evening.
User joined your channel. User entered your channel.
Good evening.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Picture.
Yes.
User joined your channel.
Simon, your mic is open.
Mine. No, the other one. Simon Nicholson.
Yeah. Sorry.
Your mic's open, Simon.
Is it? Cheers.
I
Can you-
have some bad news.
You're
Oh,
pregnant.
yeah?
You're
My
pregnant,
frame,
yeah.
no, my frame rate is dropping to about 30 frames every 5 seconds. I'm not going to be able to stream.
Ah,
What's happening? Oh,
yeah,
it's-
I see your avatar that is moving weirdly.
Yeah, I think it's that CPU issue that I was having on Saturday with this
Yeah.
track. I don't think I'm going to be able to stream it.
Yeah,
Give
it
it a go.
happens
Give it a go.
with some hardware configurations with this track. Unfortunately, this track is not well optimized, and there are some parts of the track where, yeah, both the CPU and the GPU is struggling with the FPS, and yeah.
Ah.
It might be something actually that should be something maybe brought up with modders in general. You know, the idea about making sort of like a lower res version of tracks, because this happens a lot, I think, with a lot of circuits.
Problem is this track was a conversion.
Ah, I see.
The author did some improvements, but as far as I know, actually, at the moment is not working on it anymore. I mean, so this is the version we are going to keep. And I had many issues before upgrading my CPU. Especially there is a part where I'm still struggling with FPS. It's the Tetre Rouge. It's the first sector, the last before the Mulsanne Strait.
Yeah.
There you have some FPS drops, even with good hardware configurations. And yeah, that's.
Turn some settings down, Josie.
I have, it doesn't make any difference. I don't know what it is. Whenever I get into, well, it's around the entire track, my car keeps on just, well, everyone's car just keeps on freezing and then keeps on going again. And it's,
Yeah, if the broadcast is not going to be nice, there is no point to have it. So let's forget it, Joseph.
okay. Okay, I'll try to see if I can optimize it for Fridays.
See, I find that very interesting, like these the CPU occupancy issues, because I mean, I would understand if it would happen with if you were racing with AI, because AI, you know, what powers the AI is the CPU. But I don't know why. It's very strange that it happens even in circuits.
As far as I know, as the GPU is full, then it moves the resources to the CPU.
Okay.
That's the problem, that the GPU is unable to operate that number of frames per second, and then comes like to supply this gap to the CPU.
I see. Okay. So like the CPU sort of compensates, like the GPU is completely full, so the CPU then takes some load to do as well, but obviously
Yeah.
it's not as efficient.
Efficient in the GPU, actually. Add you down for
Yeah. But I mean, if you're running like a GTX Titan Z or something, it's no problem, of course, it's a very powerful card, but definitely for the lower powered stuff, it
Yeah,
could
it's
struggle.
yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know very many people who have a GTX Titan. I mean, it costs the price of 4 GTX 1060s or something, you know, so pretty expensive.
That's all
I
I've
got a 1080 and I'm running
User
fine.
joined your channel.
I'm not getting anything 1080 on ultra settings.
Hey guys, can you hear me alright?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. So I'm using VR now and I have trouble with like the microphone setup.
You sound a bit echoey though. There's a bit of an echo there. So
Is that?
a little bit too.
Is it garden shed?
Yeah, I just kicked him out of the garden.
That's correct, yeah. You think it's a complete waste of time anyway?
That's really for you, mate.
Yeah, I took her out tonight, she's gone out.
Yeah, I'd have set fire as well. So next time you go shopping with girls, you say, that's not a waste of time. And then run like hell.
I'm missing
I'm
one leg.
single, so I can't. I'm
Yeah, that's what you are. Single.
I tell you what, it's the best way to be, mate. Fucking is. All them reptiles fucking arguing the shiny bar. It's like that.
But every now and again, a man needs a woman there, Alan, so you know.
He goes left and right hand, yeah.
Or man, you know, whichever your preference is. It's kind of simple. Yeah, it's tricky to find a good one sometimes.
They've all got badges, you know, they've all got things, kids.
Just came across like an article here on motorsport.com. Just the headline says, "Bird suspicious of Ford's unusual Lemans test spaces." Like bird, I was like, what bird is that? You know, I just thought like an animal, the bird. I was like, what the hell? They probably mean that was some sound bird, maybe. I think he's a driver, isn't he? But is Ford like really slow these days, or they're really quick, or what?
What people doing setup wise for the BMW? Brian, can you put your real name in the game, please?
Is it still saying Brian B?
RSP, who is this guy?
with the mic still open his own, so...
Oh, sorry. It's alright, mate. I'm coming out.
And back.
Who is the guy that is running the RSP name?
Someone's mic still open.
Simon Nicholson, please your mic engaged continuously.
What's it doing, sorry?
We hear your shifter.
Right, I'll put it down. It's probably like I've got the acoustic on. Yeah, have a look.
Okay, so this guy's RSP is not from TeamSpeak.
Right, I'm going to do a click test. Tell me if you can hear this.
Go past me, mate. I'll let you go.
Hey, what?
Right, I'm clicking like that. Just wondering if you can hear it.
Okay, here we go.
Right, brilliant. Got the boosters up on the mic.
But yeah, so I'm off the server now, Giuseppe. So if there's a spot, you let me know at about 20 minutes maybe, or half an hour.
At the beginning of the quali session, so at the moment we have 17 minutes till the end of the practice session. So as quali starts 1-2 minutes after, so in 18-19 minutes, just check for 3 spots on the server and take it.
Okay, cool.
How much fuel do you think this Merkel needs for a full race, anybody?
84, I think. 84 is
4 litres, is it?
yeah. Well, I mean, it's I did some. I think it would be about 9 laps. That's accounting for a lap time, an average lap time of about 4 minutes 30. So it'll be 9 laps. So 9 laps would be 80 liters, and then just a little bit of a buffer.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah, that size 74 litres.
Sorry, Johnny.
Oh, really, Magnus near it.
ما قدرتش البسس.
On the tyre wrap, the right for the PSI 3. That means that's good. I can't hear you, Alan.
Well, just run. I mean, with the Merc, I was running 0 rear wing and 1 degree on the front, so that definitely make a difference on the straights.
What do you think, so?
Using the same configuration with the BMW, 0 wing at the rear and 1 wing at the front.
I'm running without wing. It's working.
Yeah, I tried 0, 0,
on one at the rear.
but there's like, you know, there's too much understeer without that 1 degree at the splitter at the front, I think.
What tyre pressure are you using, by the way?
20 psi should be good.
All around?
Yeah.
On medium, so... That's that medium tyre, by the way.
And with medium, you probably need to go a little bit higher, I think, so 22, 23 psi. So.
Tack Carina förresten.
Oh yeah.
Just testing the BMW here, the gear ratios are just all wrong in first and second gear. It's just so low, so long.
You have to get used to. I tested both gear sets and results are kind of the same. If you want top speed, you have to sacrifice this.
I'm using gear set 5 and 1040. Final gear ratio. Alright for me.
I'm using the third gear set. Well, the first one, that's the one labeled as third, and
Right there. Only way you got.
and 838, which gave me a top speed of 2068.
38.
So if anyone know the guy's RSP,
No.
No.
because I'm
No.
going to ban him, and from now on, when guy is banned, then it's in the blacklist of the server. So it will be its Steam ID will be registered to the blacklist of the server, so it will not more able to connect to race department server.
Oh shit, just come out of the server.
Where you gone?
Hey?
I just say there, what, like you disappeared from the server.
Yeah, I pressed wrong button. I don't want to.
User joined your channel.
You have quite a lot of understeer, Geoffrey.
I like it.
I guess tastes are not to be discussed.
Well, I'm guessing he likes his cars like he likes his women, fast and loose.
And we might ask. What's wrong with that?
I prefer to let slip the rear ends.
I don't blame him. A bit of oversteer is always nice.
But hey, we need everything to do this work. And he's leading the current timesheet, so I have nothing to say.
The BMW definitely sounds a lot nicer than the Merc, I think.
The Merc sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's a lot quieter.
Sounds like a lawnmower.
I love the sound of the BMW.
I feel like I'm driving a moped.
Need a mod for the sound.
The BMW seems to be quite fast on the street.
screaming under brakes, aren't they? all them 3 Mercs.
Are there brakes on this thing? I feel like it never stops.
Shit for braking this Merc.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I thought my brake pedal was broken at one point.
I did, and all 3 of us came off exactly the same place.
User disconnected from your channel.
Does the BMW have a tighter wheelbase than the Merc?
What?
Right.
Like, is it a shorter car?
Oh, wheelbase.
No idea.
Because it definitely feels a lot nicer in the corners than the Merc. It's a lot more nimble, sort of. So.
Sorry, Johan.
No worries.
Fucking brakes on this remote.
Did it on purpose.
If it was you, I would. You're a dick.
Hey Giuseppe, there's a BMW. Can I switch to it?
So is there room on the server, Giuseppe?
Yeah, there should be a few cars left. I think 2 Alphas, 1 BMW and 1 Mercedes.
Yeah, you'll
Okay,
be back
great.
in a few seconds, I guess.
I'm actually, I think I'm gonna go.
This free also.
Sorry?
Hey, about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
My VR's just crashed.
Alan's found the horn button.
Cool, eh?
There's a horn button.
I've got a horn.
I haven't set mine up.
It's to warn everyone when your Mercedes isn't stopping because it doesn't have any brakes.
My BM doesn't stop either. I might need that.
User in your channel timed out.
This is very intense to go fast while someone's following you.
Shut up, I was
Isn't it,
hunting you
Simon?
down. I was hunting you down, motherfucker.
Well, you got a great traction with this car. I was watching the gap
Gosh,
every
it's big and
second
fat.
or so.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Plenty of ballast.
Yeah, I am trying to work out the braking on it because doing heel and toe, I seem to mess up the braking all the time. So I'm just trying to rev match as I'm changing length. I have to use the clutch. So yeah, I started to suss it out a little bit there. So I took the 1.5 seconds off my time. So I was quite happy with that. And Aki ain't beating me tonight. Yeah, I messed up on the last lap last night, Johan. Going into first chicane, locked up, had to cut it. Gutted.
Yeah. I saw the gap going
Guys,
wider.
I don't think we're going to do a rolling start tonight, are we?
No, we're not. Definitely not.
Thank God for that.
Why did you do that last night?
No, but can you imagine doing a lap of this and then having to come
User
around doing a
joined your
rolling start
channel.
at that chicane?
Of course, yeah.
10 minutes formation lap.
On server.
Oh, what better.
For the BMW, your guys running zero wing at the back and one at the front?
Yeah, that's what I'm running.
Which car are you driving?
The BMW.
At least on my car, I'm using 2 front and 1 rear, but I think Giuseppe and the other drivers might have different settings. That works too.
Well, because I'm using 3 at the front and 4 at the back.
Yeah, it's too much. You lose a lot of time on the straight.
Yeah, I know, I make up on the corners, but I don't think it's enough.
Maybe you can try some medium settings before going full 0 and 1.
Yeah, I'll try something.
For the Alpha, 1 at the back is good.
Yeah, just at the back, just put what is the limit between the loss of huge grip on different situations like on braking and not putting too much rearing. We lose a lot of time. You have to find your limits and how you are confident in your car.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh, shit. Okay.
The other way.
"15 minutes is going to be tense."
What unit?
Yeah, hey Giuseppe, I joined the server, is that okay? Because I found there were some free spots.
Jesus, I miss fast on the straight. No, I'm not gonna get past it, Edward. No way.
I'll let the bowling do it.
I'm definitely not going past that BM, man. It's very quiet tonight, Al.
Yeah, that's some bad news. One of my mates has passed away.
Oh no, sorry, mate.
I know, and it's shit to really, but I mean.
Go through some.
Thanks, Scott.
User joined your channel.
Good evening.
Evening.
Hello. Wait a minute, go on.
I've only completed one full lap.
I've yet to.
Magnus med pass. Well. Thank you very much.
Oh shit.
I'm trying to hold the sleigh.
Big quads were on the left. Damage your car.
Oh, that's a bad place to stop.
Go, Jeff, go, go, go! This is qualifying, not the race, so we need to get
I
a good
know.
lap each.
The race to get around, though.
I'm just doing some tests with the BMW, you know.
Fuck me.
Oh dear, you are.
We'll give you some space at the end.
At least Simon, I've got some space in front of you, behind me.
Oh, you're right now.
Wilson. Breaking point.
Oh, can you let me through?
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
If you're going to try out brakes when I qualify and don't crash into them.
Oh, stupid.
Oh man, just raging on myself just on that lap coming into after the Mulsanne straight. With that fast right into the fast left, or the slow left, just no brakes at all, just went flying into the gravel.
Sorry, Simon.
No one like. I can't drive for Toffee in this qualifying.
Yeah, does anyone in the BMW know how much fuel they're using per lap? Or
No idea yet. I might know by the end of this lap.
okay.
If I finish this lap. Just invalidate my lap for slowly twitching over a white lane.
Currently I'm doing 6.6 litres per lap.
Okay, cool.
Beamer.
So round it up to about 7, say maybe.
I'm gonna have a chance to do another lap over. Right.
What are you taking about 70?
I'm just gonna put full tank. So,
Yeah.
would medium tires last? I wonder for 9 laps, or would hards be better? Or
I'll take hard for me.
Hards.
With alpha. I tried doing half an hour with medium, and at the end they were yellow.
Ah, okay.
But no, I haven't made a big setup, so perhaps we can manage with medium.
You lower the PSI then?
Yeah.
Back to medium, right, yeah.
And I was using, I think 23 psi on the medium tires. So, but I'm guessing if you go for the hard, you probably want to go a little bit higher than 23. So.
But I'm slower on the soft than on the hard tires.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm just going to kill myself.
I just noticed my crew chief M working. It's updated today, now they're working.
User in your channel timed out.
Fucking
The
thing.
tires, the soft tires cannot be used even 2 laps in a row. This is so frustrating, but that's part of the game, I guess.
I think actually it is plausible that the hard tires could be quicker than the softs because of the long straights, so the harder tire makes you have a higher top speed, probably.
Might, but you're losing quite a time on the corner exits.
Yeah.
Not the corner itself, because the difference is not very high, but mostly on traction.
For the BMW, what tire pressures are you guys running on the hard tire?
I'm using 23 at the front and 22 on the back.
With hard
it's for the hard tires, yes.
Okay, thanks.
It's going quite nicely.
Okay, thank you.
Obviously, you'll get quite low pressures in the straights.
The decision is, do you go hard or do you go medium?
I think hard is probably overall best.
Mediums are going to suffer quite a lot at the end.
Yeah, the problem is the 3 last lap you will suffer a bit, and you don't gain so much advantage with the medium on this kind of track. It's all about, you know.
This track is a lot of
distance, there are
stopping.
few corners,
So Johan, make sure you take the medium, please.
But
make sure you forget to set your fuel.
Timers on stops.
You can have a race. I mean, if you take medium, you will race some of the few people in front of you probably, and I mean it's a part of the race, you know. You gamble, and keep in mind that in the last lap you will suffer a bit, but it can pay at the end.
Yeah,
but
if you have track position, then you can defend yourself.
Yeah, but there's also the case of, I suppose, the difference in lap time speed when both tires are at optimum. So I think they're very, very close. So, you know, it's probably much worse to go with mediums because, you know, the difference in speed is very minimal. It's probably maybe 1-2 tenths between the medium and hard. So, but when the mediums go off, there's you lose a lot of time then. So.
Yeah.
How many liters are you guys putting in?
Well, what?
Sorry?
How many liters fuel?
For which car?
BMW.
I'm using 68, but I think
66.
can go full tank. I think it's mostly as a protection.
The rest would be
Probably
9
could,
laps, somewhere around there.
Well, it depends how the.
Sorry, my mic was closed. Yes, 9 laps, and with the BMW, I think that 60 liters should be enough.
60.
I have
60
a
liters light.
60, yeah. I have a fuel consumption of 6.5 liters per lap.
Okay.
Yeah, but be careful because the in-game estimation also counts your
I know it's not
slowed
from
laps and
it's
everything.
not from in-game.
Oh,
It's from
okay.
Race Essential.
Enough.
Yeah, the race should be 9 laps, and yeah.
I will put 66 just to be sure.
And
Yeah,
Giuseppe, you're going into mediums.
I'm going to medium, yes.
User
Yeah,
joined your channel.
yeah, expect big slides at the end.
You have some past experiences when it happened.
Is 70 liter enough for Mercedes or no?
No, I've got 80.
But 70 with 72 liters, I got 10 laps, so there's some secure in it.
Yeah.
So,
70.
yeah, 75.
76 for the Alpha for 10 laps also.
I think, well, from when I was driving the Merc a little bit, I was getting about 8 liters per lap. So
A good
yeah,
lap
Yeah,
job, by the way.
You are not an eco driver, so don't count.
Yeah,
I
got
got
a heavy right foot.
7.5 liter lap.
Yeah, you just like you sip the fuel. I just go full vodka on it. Just chug it like a shot.
Well, it really depends also on the gear ratio, because if you hit the rev limiter earlier, then you have a much higher fuel consumption.
Yeah, I agree.
With longer, for example, with the BMW, I use longer, a long 6 here. So maybe for this reason I have less fuel consumption, because I hit the rev limiter on 6 just before the first chicane on the Mulsanne.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to try this medium for 9 laps. I don't know what's going to happen.
But definitely 60 liters, Giuseppe, because I don't know.
You put some doubt in my mind, so
I think you should put more than 60 liters.
But one lap more.
I go for 60 liters, yes.
I've got 60, just to be sure.
I've got 60 liters.
There's a huge chance you're doing a Simon, Giuseppe.
Yeah. There's always time for a splash and go. So, yes, we are going now with the standing start. So, guys, this track has not usual green starts. The cars are very near each other, so please be very careful. Keep the distance, try to not be too much aggressive on the first 2-3 corners. And have fun, enjoy, good luck.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good race.
Good luck.
And yeah, keep, wait for our red light to go off, otherwise there will be a jump start penalty.
Oh fuck.
Sorry.
That was a serious lag.
Oh, Massimo.
Whoa, what?
Oh, sorry.
Well, the stack was interesting. I was in the middle with Tariq on the left and Aki on the right.
Sorry for the contact Giuseppe, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, no, don't worry. It's during racing, after all.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Alright, man.
No, it's just I was looking in my mirrors a little bit because when I was turning right I shouldn't have. So that's why I touched you Giuseppe, I didn't mean to. So.
Oh, 12 to 21st.
Sorry again.
Right. Let's do it Friday. Dr. Where am I going?
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing.
Literally a fraction too late for everything.
Yeah,
it's got
quite early in this month.
Damn it, you are breaking early.
Yeah, I just want to be a bit safe for the heavy fuel, sorry. So.
This car has not race, literally.
Sorry, I didn't use it.
Sorry, I just completely locked up on the brakes. Sorry, Jack.
Yeah, that's fine.
My foot was flat on the brakes then.
Thanks for waiting.
That's alright, my bad.
Second instead of fourth.
Stuff, you had a terrible start.
Thanks for your concern.
I should have been allowed this filter. That's just good.
Don't even cross lane a lot.
Okay,
How about the fucking third one?
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. All over the place.
Unlucky Giuseppe.
What did you say, Alan? The place like a corner, mate.
I'm sorry, I still can't hear you. Yeah. What did you say? Sorry.
I cut the corner so I let you back through. I'd have come out in front of you. Breaking fucking shit on this nerve.
Yeah.
Oh dear, you are.
Oh yeah.
Peter was still on late.
Yeah, the BMW is not so good on the brakes either.
Definitely not.
Ali cars are showing 2 oranges either, so it's not fun.
Yeah, it's like 3 wide.
Oh no! It's good, we're good, I think.
Christ, I scared the shit out of me. Oh,
I don't really want to move it. Maybe we start to have to watch the replay if nobody owns it.
got a line card to avoid it. Use the next corner.
Yeah, you're fine, but I didn't realise it tapped me.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Wow. Someone was lagging really hard at the starting straight.
Yeah, it was really what happened? I saw you you just appeared on the inside. Very strange. Maybe she's getting collision, so it's like... I might go there into the next race.
I'm going for you, Simon.
Bring it on, bring it on. Tap him up. Fuck you.
Right.
What side windows? What?
Sorry, I think-
Popped up with my nose.
User disconnected from your channel.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna go, guys. Thanks for the visual praise. Have fun with the streets. Have a good night and see you next time.
Bye bye.
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 User disconnected from your channel.
Nice ball.
Sorry, Simon, did I catch you there? Or...
No.
Alright, no, that's good.
Oh, I don't know who's who because I can't get the car names up.
Alright. Control L, I think it is.
No, you can't get it with VR, it's a disadvantage.
Man, this BMW understeers like mad. It's horrible.
The Alpha must be pretty good because no one's complained about that at all.
Rick, I saw you burping before 2 or 3 seconds.
Oh, sorry. Is it okay now?
Now it's okay, yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
You said for the BMW and the Steves, I would like to say this at the end of the race when my rear tires are deep red. I think that it will not understeer at all.
I was just going through the Porsche curves at the end, like the last 2 corners, and just having to wait for so long to get on the throttle. It's very frustrating. If you want to overtake me, Giuseppe, I would suggest the last 2 corners in the Porsche curves.
I don't know how my tires will go in a few laps. I'm not so optimistic.
Side by side, you know.
Oh fuck.
Yes, it's car jumps on curves.
Yes, I've noticed, yes.
I noticed it before.
I thought I was going to roll it there on the curve there, so...
Nice to see.
How the fuck we did it there, Johan? I don't know.
Oh, you twat.
That's why I break a little bit before that shit. Oh,
Yep.
it doesn't matter about me.
I'll wait for you.
No, it's fine. Oh, he's actually hilarious.
Yeah, I can't see how late I can brake. It didn't work.
Oh, oh wow, how?
I know I cut the chicane, I know I cut the I just braked too late, far too late.
Oh, I must be there.
Shall we continue the fight, Simon?
I think so. I'm fucking up my gears all the time. RPM is so rapid and straight, it's ridiculous.
Honestly, I braked a bit too late.
And I brake like a fanny. Big girl.
Oh!
Oh!
Bollocks.
Yeah, I can notice a running theme in this race. It's everyone braking too late, so... Should all send like complaint letters to BMW and Mercedes about these brakes because it's a joke.
What? I'm still going. Probably should break in the dusty stuff. Can't bow carry it.
Well,
I'm 40 seconds behind the next car, so...
Alright, Simon.
Oh. Definitely snap my brake right there.
Give me a bit of a breathing space anyway. A bit intense for that, wasn't it?
That was good.
Good racing.
Yeah, good swapping places.
Fucking misbehaving bastard. Go on. Put one on me. Touch the fucking brakes at back end, just don't see it.
Terrible, mate.
Yeah, totally get it. Tyres still not even warm.
Sorry.
No problem.
No, she's going with a hard tire, right?
Hard as well.
No, I went on mediums. They were half wear.
How are the mediums going, Giuseppe?
Oh, I'm sliding a little bit.
This fucking car is shit.
Stick with it, man!
Fuck off. I'm going to set it afire. I'm going to go out now and set it afire with budget petrol. So if you come past me smoking, I'm damaged anyway, so...
I am struggling a little bit on power, Jan.
Oh.
Big power slides.
We're tight, we've got to use the gear to slow this motor down.
User disconnected from your channel.
Wow.
Tires beginning to let go a bit, Giuseppe, is it? Or?
Yeah, I'm counter-steering every time I'm throttled.
Are the tires gone yellow?
It's red from the rear.
We got a red rear there.
Yeah, red's not good.
Showing left hand then.
Just tap into your inner drifter, you know? Just go full sideways.
Done that a few times.
I wrecked my car already and left green. I'm out for the day. Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye.
User disconnected from your channel.
No creep, no creep.
The suffering starts.
GP2 engine.
GP2 tires.
GP2 tires.
Wow, my gearbox is gone. Fucking hell.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Johan.
Yeah, good race. Well done.
Thank you. I got very lucky with the start there, just, I don't know, just, the car was nice off the line there.
Yeah, I fucked up because I misconfigured my clutch. So with this very long gears, I was like a turtle on the start. It's very annoying.
Yeah, the start with this long gear ratio is tricky. Anyway, good racing, nice driving, Tariq, congratulations.
Thank you. Well, I would say honestly, when you know, in terms, you know, the way you have the 3 gear sets. So I think I was using the third one, which is gear set 5 or something, where first gear is 97 kilometers per hour. So
I'm using gear set 5.
I was using gear set 3, the first one.
The 3 and the 5
first gear
are
was at 105 kilometers per hour. So it's a huge difference.
Anyway, my race was pretty nice beginning for 3-4 laps, then I started struggling rears, but that's been fun. The shame for us that mistake at the second lap where I jumped on the second chicane. Anyway, guys, let's wait for the last ones to cross the finish line.
Nearly there.
Oh, I was using the bottom car on that race.
I would have needed a mistake-less race. Gotcha. That was a fair fight between the mediums. It's more fair than what I expected.
Really?
Nice race. Nice racing, congratulations to podiums.
Yeah.
Well done. Next week we will go in the slowest track. You may know that is Magione.
Oh no.
After the fastest, we go to the slowest. That should be fun.
Very different.
Yeah, very different. Not much more close fights,
User
door to
disconnected
door.
from your channel. User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to post the results some minutes. So the server for next Tuesday is already up if you want to sign up.
User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Cheers, guys.
User
Thanks for
disconnected from your channel. User 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 disconnected from
Unlucky,
your
Jeff.
channel.
Yeah, you were definitely quick, but you had an incident at one of the corners in the first lap, did you? Or?
he got several incidents. Yeah. Sadly.
Right.
That's racing.
Yeah, no, these cars, I don't know what the Alpha is like, but the BMW and the Merc are so bad on the brakes, it's ridiculous. It's so bad.
Oh,
Like.
trust me, the Alpha is maybe worse.
I was
As far as I know, I've
running
driven both.
2-2.
And the Alpha has no ABS, so it's easier to lock and to fuck up the braking.
Sorry, what were you saying, Magnus? Sorry, I didn't get that.
I used 2-2 wings, and my car did go faster with that top speed. 2 kilometers per hour faster.
Wow, really? What, with the extra wing?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
maybe lower the car, maybe something, I don't know.
Yeah, perhaps, yeah. Or maybe because, you know, you're able to get a much better, go through that corner, at that right corner before the long straight, before the first chicane.
Yeah.
Maybe you can get it much quicker, get a good exit with the higher downforce. So.
Yeah. Unlucky first lap. I was turned around, so I was last place.
Yeah, it seemed a lot of people are just struggling with the brakes. And, on my qualifying lap, you know, going into I think after the Mulsanne straight, you know, to the fast right into the tight left. So I just braked and I braked really, really hard and like pedal to the maximum, you know, but it didn't matter. And I went down to second gear and I over revved, but the car didn't care. I was going through the gravel, I was going through the gravel. Just the brakes are so bad in these cars.
I saw someone who was behind me on the corner that did the same, right?
Actually, the brake are pretty good with the ABS, it's shaky, so as soon as you hit some limits, the ABS is working and the ABS will power down your braking by 75%, so you will be able to need something like 25% left for brake, and you keep braking because it doesn't brake anymore, but it's just the reverse. You have to stop the brake now when you
Yes.
It's quite counterintuitive, but yeah.
Yeah, I think I definitely remember going into the chicane at the start of the lap. I could feel like a bit of kind of ABS kicking in, it's like tugging a little bit. So, and yeah, definitely when that started happening, I found the car just was losing speed a lot slower. So it wasn't braking as well. So like, yeah, that ABS could have played a huge part.
Yeah, that's huge part. The Merc, I'm pretty sure that when the first one straight stop the first chicane, there's two signs, the 200 and the 100. I'm pretty sure that with some concentration and more prepare, they could brake on the 100 and still do the corner, because it's just amazing brake, but you have to use them properly, and it's very difficult to do with this car.
Yeah. But I kept, like, I mean, I didn't mess with I didn't alter the brake pressure, but I was, like, throughout the race, I was kind of trying different brake bias. The default for the BMW is 72%. So I was trying 74 because I thought, you know, more brake to the front would give me better stopping power. But yeah, then it made it worse. So probably, like you said, maybe the fronts were locking sooner, so the ABS was kicking in.
Yeah, and it have to work with the motor brake, obviously. So you have to work out on your gear shift too. But when you spend too many time shifting, there's no more motor brake, so you have to be very concentrated to keep some motor brakes working. Don't downshift too fast.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, a couple of times my engine flashed there going into the first chicane on the long straight, and I was like, oh, that's not good, because you don't want to blow the engine then. So.
Bye everybody, thank you for the race. It was my first review. I'm happy. Thank you very much.
I hope you enjoyed it, Matthew.
Yes, I was very last one or just before. Just before
it
last.
doesn't matter
but,
what
was,
is the position. It's just you have some good
Yes.
time, so I think that's the most important.
Yes, it was a good circuit to begin with, so you don't block the faster ones, and you don't get time passed. So it was nice to begin with a big circuit like Le Mans. So thank you very much, and see you soon.
Bye bye.
Matthew, and see you soon. Yes. Yeah.
Right, I'm off as well, guys. I'll anybody racing the TTs, I'll catch you tomorrow night.
User disconnected from your channel.
Bye, Simon. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
User disconnected from your channel.
I had to pee right
See you there, guys.
after.
Okay, see you
Bye,
soon.
User disconnected from your channel.
But yeah, I'll have to go myself. So good racing tonight, guys, and
Bye bye.
see you next week at Magione.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
User disconnected from your channel.
What the? What is this picture on your name? You don't know.
Papa, yes, it's
actually,
Papi comes to find me.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
it is, and actually, this I think you might know it. You might heard it, her name. This woman was one of the two presidential candidates that lost, and she's very
famous.
Yeah, her father is maybe more famous. Maybe.
No, I think in the international father is quite less known now.
Yeah, his father is quite a special one. Okay. But it's funny because she, during a debate, she showed a graphic something on a paper that was showing some data about Europe, and was kinda fishy, and people started photoshopping it.
Yeah.
So I'm laughing at it because, well, because her ideas are not the one to follow. Actually.
Marie Le Pen, or what are we talking about?
Yeah. Yes, Marine.
Was in Holland, wasn't that a populist that won? No?
I think here Holland they lost. They were expected to win, but I think they lost on the real days.
Yeah, but it's more complicated. It's proportional, so they still have some good proportion on the parliament in Holland, but still the government made some coalition with other parties, so they will not be in charge of the country, but still they have some good portion in the parliament to make some opposition.
Yeah, that's sad.
Like in Sweden, we have a Swedish National Party, and they are what you call it, scale master. You know. Their votes are deciding if it's. They are not part of any bloc. They can. Their votes are. They have most power, but they don't have the most votes. You understand? In Sweden we call it scale master. You know, scale, weight scale.
I don't really understand. Are you saying that it's proportional?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we have monarchy. Don't you have it? No. In Sweden we have monarchy, so we have riksdag. It's called. We have no president.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty the same than in Belgium. I don't know if you know the Belgian system.
But aren't you monarchy too?
Yeah, it's a parliament with a monarchy, but monarchy is just representative, so they have no power at all, but it's just to represent the nation.
Like Sweden. But populist politician gaining much. I don't know why. They just talk about make America great again, like, but they were only talking.
It's general in Europe. It's just, I think that sometimes easy ID please people because it's easy and you don't have to search more, but life is complicated. It's populism gives some shitty answer, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly because people don't understand really what is at stake.
No.
At least that's
User disconnected from
The
your
worst
channel.
part is sometimes the people know very well the nationalism and the populist and still vote for them to be. I'm not happy, so I will vote for them because they represent the not happy people. But it's kind of crazy.
Yeah. One of the most heard argument for this kind of ideology is that we haven't tried it yet.
Wasn't
I haven't tried to drink my
populist?
piss yet, so...
No, actually we did. And it leads to the World War II, so it's kind of...
Yeah, I mean on most recent times.
But
I was going to say something wrong because I just remember that Hitler reached to the power in a democratic way. So.
Yeah, I had only 33% of the voters, but still, because it was proportional too, we made some coalition with other party and lead the country, and 5 years after, there was already some trouble in the country, because people realized that it was not the good idea, but it was too late, so...
Yeah. Maybe that's what will happen some days in one of our countries.
Yeah, the problem with history is people look at history like, okay, the people wasn't as smart as we are now. Now we are smart. Previously they were not smart. So, but this is the wrong idea. I mean, 2,000 years they were building pyramids with just a wood and a rock, and it's just amazing. And so from the beginning, man is smart and he's doing what he's doing. So the same story will lead to the same result if you put populist and nationalist. It just lead to the idea that the problem is the other, and that's not the answer, you know.
When you take a look at what caused the rise of the National Socialist Party, it was mostly the same thing that today being anti-system,
it was
the hate of everybody, of the political. The main parties, the banks, the world capitalist system, everything. This is the thing that are labeled as the bad guys by the populist parties, and they are selling dreams. They are making promises that they cannot make.
Yeah, well, you're right about the change of times. When World War II happened, it was mostly because of the second big industrial revolution with the electricity and stuff like that. So people were losing a job because just earning a life with just one cow wasn't possible anymore. And it was previously. So from this moment you lose your job and you don't know why. It's just because there are electricity and machine that can. And now we are living a time pretty same. I mean, with the computers and the robotics, and people will lose their job because you can do the same for one person what it would have cost you. So it kind of, I mean, it's kind of indicator we were changing time and stuff. We have to change at some point, or we will live the same story.
I read about, I don't remember what company, but they are replacing 70% of their workers with the robots now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think it was in China somewhere. And it was a lot of people who were gonna be replaced by a robot.
We're living a moment, period where we have to embrace all the numeric stuff that is happening, all the small revolutions that are happening, on the Uber model, for example. That is something that is happening right now. I think most of our different areas. And we have to decide. We have to choose a project from the political class that is that will define how we are living with this new revolution. That will define how people will keep I don't know how to say it.
Ideology.
The life like like it is actually. People will certainly lose jobs.
The quality of life.
That's clear. People will lose jobs because the old one, like old factories of big big machines, they will lose it. But we have to decide how to create new ones with these new technologies.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Something
actually, it's very.
Sorry, I'm cutting you.
No risk. Go
No, just to go with your idea, it's just exactly what we should do, and
the only
maybe
thing they actually have to do is to divide the hours more and higher paycheck. If the robots do the job, the rest can share the time.
Yeah, that's one theory, but I mean, it's a very complex equation because you can lower the hours, the maximum amount of hours a worker can do, but for the same paycheck. But you can, but this will discourage investors and managers, and well, it might not be a good idea for the employment. But the same problem happens when you try to have higher hours for a worker, because they won't hire anymore because the workers can do no more hours. So if you have if you need someone for something, I mean, you're short of workforce. This will, I mean, being liberal for overtime will lead you to less employment when you have when companies want to grow. But lower hours will be very dangerous for smaller companies. And so you have to decide. No, you don't have to decide, but you have to find something to counteract both effects of each politics.
I think in the future it's only going to be one factory for each.
We're not hearing you very well.
Well,
microphone is
buzzing you, Magnus.
Yeah. You hear me? No?
We lost you.
Hello?
Yeah.
Can we bring you to the hospital?
I think in the future there will only be like one factory for each. For example, one car factory, one airplane factory, and one mobile factory, and only research centers everywhere. And
now you can think reverse, and with 3D printing. if you think that you can build pretty much everything everywhere, so you could contrary decentralize everything and split everything and make the job come back in everywhere instead of creating a huge point centralized where you rationalize and you have less and less job. You could do a little factory everywhere in each town and create a lot of stuff different. You could be creative too, so there are solutions. But what we were talking about, the job hours, is just about the rules, the common rules. If everybody do the same rules, there's no problem about the guy who will choose between this country or this country because the rules are better. So if they are everywhere the same, there's no choice anymore. So if you want to deal with Europe, you have to deal with the same rules everywhere, and that's the point. So if you want to have access and money from Europe, you have to deal with the rules, and that's all. And you will not talk with country and country like Irish. Okay, Google go to Irish because they have no tax. It's insane. So much. I mean, that's not fair. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. But that's one limit to what a country can do. It's
yeah, that's why
people will
in
flee
Europe,
to.
we don't need any more country. You know, that's my vision of the stuff.
There's already a huge gap between between the wealthiest countries in Europe and the poorest. So this actually leads to different agenda.
It's already 100 times better than it was 20 years ago when you look at some list of the countries. So we are already in something more balanced than it was previously. So now it's time to make some work further and make some new decision for the Europe. And okay, let's do some common rules between us and stop fighting each other, but let's work together. You know.
Yeah, if I interrupt you, anyone knows who is Ramon Sales?
It's a political one?
No, it's the guys that one user of Press Department is the one that was with the nick RSP. I'm looking in the blacklist server because I banned him, and with the Steam ID I found out that it was the guy's Ramon Sales that was
maybe he can't English.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't understand English, but yeah, I'm going to remove from the blacklist of the server.
So is he banned forever?
Yeah, he doesn't understood, but I told him also on chat, you can't enter with RSP name and yeah. And it wasn't also on TeamSpeak, so there was no way to communicate with him.
Yeah, at some point, if you come to race with people, you must be ready to talk with them at some point, just communicate.
Yeah, or just to say hello and to receive some information.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, now I found out that was him because in his Steam profile there is the full name, that is Ramon Sales. I found it with the Steam ID. Yeah, but
it's failed because he posted that his internet connection was failing.
No, it was not failing. It was me that was kicking him. And then I put, because I entered, I wrote in the chat to change the name, but he always enter with RSP nickname. Then I ban, and I thought that it was a problem with his connection.
Yeah, I just saw his post right now. So my connection is fine, but he was at the beginning of practice, and he was still qualifying. I'm not mistaken. Well, that's weird. That's weird. I don't know how you can expect to do this with a communication channel. Yeah, and as far as I remember, he was writing on the chat at the beginning. Hey, sometimes you cannot understand how some people are thinking at wrong moments.
Yeah. But it's yeah. I don't know.
I mean, now in my events, I always ask for the mandatory TeamSpeak, so I don't accept that you enter and you don't stay on TeamSpeak and you don't read the chat. That is, and I can't stand it. Because I can't stay here and write in the chat and ask him not here to do this job. And yeah, it's just a kick and ban.
Where did you say that it's mandatory TeamSpeak? Because I don't see it in the post.
It's in the DOP. Where is the server? It's like 1 month that I'm using it. I want it as mandatory because it takes too much time to type on chat and people don't read chat. The chat is always spammed by the pick-like penalty hub, and it's not practical at all.
No, but you could just put it in your first post in the.
It is written actually.
Is it?
It is.
Learn TeamSpeak password. Click here. TeamSpeak is mandatory.
Just doesn't read my my OP.
I don't see it. Damn it! Shit.
It's just above the cars.
Over the server name, there is the server and TeamSpeak password, TeamSpeak installation guide,